Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this reading. So I do have love messages for the upcoming week of March 13th here. But whenever you find this reading, I hope that you find messages for you. So, feel free to go ahead and check your sun, moon, your rising, your Venus, since this is a love reading, or, whatever placement is calling to you at the moment. Always trust yourself above everything. And yeah, if you're ready for your reading, I'll see you there. But I do want to kind of take a moment and tell you a little bit about what I'm doing in the spread, right? So that you know what I'm asking about. So first of all, yes, like I do read holistically and kind of see how the cards play with each other over here. But I do have, set like intentional spots, for like the cards as they show up to get more clear messages. So, starting down here, I do ask about your energy, like that's all about you. All right. Like, how are you feeling like deep inside? Like this is about like how you are doing this upcoming week. And then this is how you are showing up, right? So it could be like how other people are seeing you and also how you are showing up to the outside world, all right? Now, on this side, I ask more about your independent energy and what's coming for you. If you are single, or just kind of more about like you, right? Like not really dealing with somebody, but like if somebody's coming your way, right? Like usually, like I'll see it in the form of a court card or something, but it's like more of like a single/independent energy. And then over here, I'm asking about those of you that are dealing with someone and what's happening with, your person, okay? And then I pull out some extra cards over here that I just made, kind of to get some additional messages, sometimes clarifying messages, right, about anything else that you might need to hear. So that is what I do here. All right, but if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. And yeah, if anything resonates, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave a comment, or let me know if things make sense by leaving me a like. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Aries, 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 and welcome to your reading for the week of March 13th. So, we're gonna start here with your own energy, all right? How you're feeling within and how you are showing up. This is pretty wonderful. I'm getting you are feeling good, or you're gonna be feeling good. You have some come ups over here with the Wheel of Fortune showing up upright. I'm getting you being able to balance different parts of your life, balance, I'm getting like your emotions, your passions, what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, like over here, right? And in turn, you're in this Page of Swords energy, being more willing to be a starter of something new, right? Like, so whether you're single or with somebody else, this is like a level up energy, right? So for those of you that are single, it could be you being willing to put yourself out there. For those of you that are dealing with somebody, I'm getting, like you wanting to take things to the next level, okay? You could be a little bit unclear about what it is that you want, because the Page of Swords, while it is a starter energy, right? And then you have like intelligent, charming, ambitious, like curious over here, and as the keywords in the card. It is like you are all those things, and you're embodying those things. You're showing up in that energy, kind of back to this whole like you really being balanced and you wanting to communicate something. I'm getting communicate some sort of level up, or really put yourself out there, right? But it's like, how do I say this? Like, it could be a little bit messy or a little bit choppy, right? Because the Page of Swords, it's not the most refined energy. It's a little bit, it can be a little bit clumsy, but it's like, I don't care, right? Like, I'm going to put myself out there. I don't need to have it all figured out quite yet. It's more like you're working on this balancing act, right? But it's never like you're going to fully achieve healed status or fully balanced status, right? It's not like that is a thing, right? But it is like you are feeling like good enough to charge forward with something over here. And I'm getting that, like, it doesn't matter, how do I say this? Like, you're in an energy of like, you know what? It's okay if not everything is perfect. I feel well enough to, go after what I want over here. All right. So let's see, those of you in your single or like more independent energy, what you have coming up this week. All right, you do have the Lovers. Yup. So yeah, those of you that are single, like, or independent energy, like, yes, you are over here looking for this union, right? Like looking for this partnership. You could have a solid relationship finding your, like, over here. I'm getting communication, okay? Because the Lovers is that Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, some of you over here. right? I'm getting somebody that really, how do I say this? You know, just like with that air and fire energy, because you're fire, right? And like this air energy of just like, whoosh, I don't know, like y'all like being like, I don't know, I'm just getting like a very passionate sort of thing over here, you know, really trying to find you. You know, like you might have some choices to make about, you know, it could be like about deciding whether you want to charge forward with this or not, but I'm getting like you've made your choice, all right? And like that communication is either coming, actually, no, I'm getting that you're going to be the one sharing, because the Page of Swords is on how you are showing up. So you are saying, hey, you know, to this person that could have been on your mind over here, or like whoever it is that you're finding, and like if you're interested or something, you're gonna be willing to say, hey, you know, like I kind of want to see where this goes, all right? And you're over here, I'm getting hoping for the best, and the best is over here trying to find you. Like a solid relationship is over here trying to find those of you that are, you know, like maybe been single for a little bit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you have patience. Wow, you have move on. And then you have self-love showing up as well, okay? So yeah, for some of you, this could, you know, what I'm getting is that this is something that could have had a slow start, all right? So I'm getting like, be patient. Kind of like I said, right? The Page is not like the most refined energy, okay? It's like an energy of, right, like it's like even if it's unrefined, I'm gonna go with it, okay? I'm gonna like keep charging forward, right? So it's just kind of like be patient as things grow, okay? It's like things are going to maybe like go a little bit slower than you want, but it's like if that is what you really want, all right, then be willing to take the first step and then allow things to blossom, you know? With move on, it's funny, I'm not getting like move on from this person. I'm getting like you are gonna move on together, okay? Like some of you could, for some of you, I don't know, maybe for somebody out there, there is somebody that you need to move on from, okay? With this move on energy, like there's something that you need to move on from in order to really welcome in you know, this new energy is what I'm seeing. But for others, I'm getting like both of you moving on together, like moving on to the next level, to the next stage, okay? And then with self-love, you know, as you are welcoming in this love, okay, like remember to take care of your needs, all right? Like you need to bring this, you know, harmony into yourself. That is how you're going to welcome this in. As you are working on your self-love, as you are taking care of yourself, as you're working on, you know, balancing your own energies over here, that is how you are going to be able to share that love forward, right? So like that's what I'm saying for you over here, okay? Now let's see, for those of you that are dealing with someone, let's see, what do you have showing up this week? Yeah, you have the King of Swords, okay? So some of you Aries, like, you know, wow, okay, some of y'all are straight up dealing with Gemini, because this is another Gemini energy. The King of Swords is yeah, just like another Gemini energy, okay? So you know, for some of you, you could be dealing with someone, I'm getting a little bit more like caught up in their like intellectual realm, like in their, how do I say this, like I don't know, they could be a little bit maybe like less giving emotionally, or like not really they don't, maybe they're like, your person's not really sharing their feelings toward you, you know, just like with the Page and the King of Swords, there could be like an age gap between you both. Like you could, I mean, I'm getting, you could be like younger than this person, right? Or like maybe you're feeling like this person, I'm also getting like you feeling like this person's trying to move a little bit faster than you are ready for, all right? Just kind of like with the difference of the court cards over here, you know? But yeah, you do have True Heart, you have Soon, and then you have Slow Down. Yeah, it's like what I was getting. It's like, and it's funny because you have Slow Down and Patience over here. So overall, there is this, I'm getting like taking a step back, right? Like it is like you want to level up. Maybe your person wants to level up, and you're over here kind of like wondering like, oh, like, you know, am I ready for this or whatever, right? And it's like, it is gonna come soon. You know, your person does seem to have good intentions. They're true, like, you know, true heart. I'm just mean like, you know, like that their feelings are true over here, right? Like they want to level up with you over here. You know, the King of Swords can be another, I mean, it could be yeah, I mean, it could be, like I said, it's like I'm getting like a person who's just not as expressive as, like, I don't know, like there might be this need to kind of like talk. Yeah, communicate. Definitely communication over here, because I'm getting somebody who doesn't like show their feelings, share their feelings through talking. Wait, does that make sense? Yeah, like, I don't know, like they might be like an acts of service kind of person, or like, I don't know, they might, I don't know, like, you know, so like there might be some need to kind of like talk about like your true hearts and your true intentions and your true feelings over here with each other, okay? You know, and then we'll slow down, and I'm kind of like seeing it over here as like the patience. It's like, you know, take this time to kind of like get to know each other. Like this level up is gonna come up, you know, like you are gonna be, you know, charging forward over here, you know, but it's just like take it slow for now is what I'm saying, okay? At least during this week, like at this current time, all right? So that is what I have for you this week, Aries. Seems like a pretty good week for you, you know, but you know, slow and steady wins the race, right? All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to what's after Aries? Taurus. All right. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What does Taurus have going on this week of March 13th? All right, Taurus. Wow, so you do have the Ten of Cups and you have the Knight of Wands showing up reversed. Wow. So yeah, you know, with the Ten of Cups showing up here, you know, there is this, I'm getting that, you know, like your emotional fulfillment with others, right? Like you wanting to kind of, you know, whether you're single or with a person, right? Like you are thinking about what the Ten of Cups means to you, right? Like what family might mean to you, what partnership might mean to you, right? It's like you are, I'm getting an energy of someone who's like, you've worked on your, for example, like on your Nine of Cups, right? Like internally, like you've mastered the sense of taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, being your own emotional fulfillment. So now you're feeling ready to level up into this Ten of Cups. Like you want to find this, you know, fulfillment with other people. Some of you, you know, not for everybody. Some of you over here could be single parents is like an energy that I'm getting. So it's like you want something that's going to be a little bit more solid, like somebody who's really going to be there that you can, I'm getting like you want like something passionate and something full of love. Like you want to feel the love. It's what I'm getting, but like you're not getting it right now. And I'm also seeing like you're not really showing it, you know, like with the Knight of Wands being reversed, I'm seeing it's like you want the passion, but you don't want it to just be like something that like comes and goes, right? Because the Knight of Wands can like come and go, be fleeting energy. And you're like saying like, no, I want persistent passion in my life. I want somebody that's gonna be there. Like, and I'm getting like, that's what you are showing. Like you are showing your emotional self. You're showing your passionate self. Like you're willing to kind of put that out. Well, I'm getting like, be selective, right? Like be selective about where you put that energy, right? Because, and I'm getting that you are being selective, right? Or you're being asked to be selective about, you know, whether you're single. So if you're single, right, it's more of an energy of like, you know, who are you sharing your, you know, like this loving, passionate self with, you know? And for those of you that are dealing with like somebody, it's like, I don't know, like if there's something about this person that isn't making you feel completely like in your power or like charging forward, there might be a need to assess that, right? Like how does your person play into your version of the Ten of Cups, right? Into your, like, you know, this idea of like family and contentment and, you know, feeling good with somebody else, right? So, you know, like, yeah, there might be like some assessment needing to happen, right? I'm just getting like show that part of yourself, but be selective about who you show it to, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. All right, so for those of you that are single, let's see what energy you have popping up this week, or like your more independent energy over here. Yeah, so you do have the Hanged Man showing up reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could have a Pisces showing up your way as well. All right, but I'm just getting, yeah, kind of back to this whole like getting in touch with your feelings, right? Like this is two Pisces energies over here. So Pisces could be important for some of you. I'm so sorry. Wow, I felt like weird, like my throat just closed up. Like, I don't know, some of you might have a hard time communicating your feelings, communicating your needs, or there might be like a blockage with somebody. I don't know, like you might have somebody on your mind that you're like not talking to at the moment or something, and you're kind of waiting. I'm getting that you're wanting to come out of this, all right? Because like you have the Hangman reversed, and you know the Hangman's over here, you know, like trying to have a better understanding about something, but you know, like, so it's like I'm getting that you did that work and now you're kind of trying to come out, but you're not quite talking about it yet, right? So I'm getting that you are thinking, or
you or your person, I don't know, could be starting to like try to think about, I don't know, like sharing, right? So like either you or your person, but I'm getting like a lack of communication, but communication coming, or like okay, I'm getting both of y'all just like sitting on it and nobody saying anything. Okay, like just to be real, like to be honest. Okay, so it's like, I don't know, like you decide, right? Like if you want to communicate, then you know, definitely right? Like, I mean, I don't know, like you might have to do the legwork over here, but you know, your person could be coming out of this, okay? And I know I said like single independent energy and I'm talking about like somebody, but I am seeing, I really am getting like somebody, even if you're single, I'm getting like a not so single energy, right? Like there's somebody lingering in your energy over here that's trying to kind of like share something with you, okay? They could be trying to share their vision, or you might be wanting to share your vision with this person, right? Like you might be trying to say over here, hey, this is what my 10 of cups looks like. Are you down or not, right? Are we gonna do this or not, right? Because you have reciprocity and priority check, right? So there is this need to assess whether y'all are on the same page over here with priority check, and whether this is something that, you know, you can give to each other on, right? Like, and like I said, I don't know, it's weird because like I'm not getting like single vibes. Like there's somebody lingering in your energy, all right? Somebody that's taking, I don't know, or like trying to kind of come in over here, okay? So like, you know, but yeah, there is this need to kind of discuss what the 10 of cups looks like for both of you. And by that I mean, right, like what would make you happy, right? Like what is your vision for the future? What is your vision for happiness, right? And it doesn't have to be, right, like I mean, it could be, I'm getting that you are thinking about like the full, not the full, right, but like a big longer term sort of thing, right? But it could just be, right, like your vision for, you know, like the next step with this person or something like that, you know. And you know, definitely assess, you know, whether you are feeling like, I don't know, like you can reciprocate with each other, all right? Because like either one of or both of you could be feeling a little bit unreciprocated in your affections over here, all right? So those of you that are dealing with someone or in a situationship or have somebody on your mind, let's see, what do you have showing up this week? Wow. So you do have the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, all right? But yeah, you know, like there is something, some of you might have like some decision making, right? Like because there's this whole like, there's something that you're like trying to understand over here, right? Like kind of wanting to charge forward with. You're definitely thinking about your future, you know, like the Chariot is over here thinking about what is going to make them successful, right? Like where do they see progress, right? And it's like you want this with your person, and I'm getting that your person might want this too, but I go back to this whole communication thing. Like I'm getting that y'all are not talking, all right? So like there is this need for you to share this, like share what it is that you are thinking, you know, yeah, like your person, I'm getting like they're also thinking about this, right? Like they're thinking about, you know, the Chariot is trying to leave behind like what doesn't work, right? And charge your head toward what does work, right? And you're over here thinking about, you know, what you're happily, and I say happily ever after, like in that sense, you know, like quote unquote, you know, like, but you know, like what would make you happy, like more sustainably, more like long term over here. And I'm getting that your person is thinking about that too. But yeah, like, yeah. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Slow. Oh my goodness. Okay. That wanted to fly out. Sorry. I'm going to take an extra one because I feel like with like two of those came out. Oh, wow. Interesting. Delusion. Okay. So for some of you, okay, I'm just going to throw this out there. Okay. So I'm going to start over here. Okay. Your person, they have good intentions, okay? I am seeing that they do want, like they do want to charge towards something real, something genuine, right? Like they do want to like they do have good intentions over here, right? But like there is something, like I said, that y'all are just not sharing. I'm getting something that isn't working, okay? I don't know what that is, right? But like I'm just really getting that part of the Chariot that is leaving something that's not working. So there's something that I don't know, like y'all might be deluded about. I'm sorry, you know, to put it this way, but it's like maybe you have different visions of what your happily ever after is, right? And it's like that's why you need to share that over here, you know. I'm getting, you know, like try something new, like with your person, right? So like I don't know, there's something that you're doing you know, back to this Knight of Wands reversed over here, that maybe it's like not making you feel super in your power, super passionate, super something, right? So like there's something that y'all need to do new, right? Like go, and that's what the Chariot is doing. The Chariot is going out to venture into new, like go out into a new world, right? To try something new, to figure out what works. So there's something that y'all like need to kind of discuss and charge toward, okay? You know, and then with slow down, I'm just saying, you know, because the Chariot, I don't know, you know, it's funny because like the Chariot is like a whoosh, charge forward energy. So no, that makes sense, okay? Because the Chariot is a charge forward energy, the Knight of Wands is a charge forward energy, right? But like this reversal over here is just kind of reinforcing the slowdown of like slowly start heading toward what you want, okay? Like make sure that y'all are discussing what the 10 of Cups means to you, in the sense of, right, like what do you want, what do you see, what are your visions for yourselves over here, you know? Make sure that you like get rid of any delusions that you have about it. Like it could be about your relationship, it could be about your past, it could just be things that are unclear over here, things that need clearing up, all right? And as I say that, like I can feel my like my throat open up over here, all right? So there's definitely things that need to be cleared up, okay, with your person. So, you know, like it's a time to do that, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there, Taurus, all right? Thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Gemini. All right, actually I need some water. All right, thank you. And Gemini, what does Gemini have going on this week of March 13th? All right. So, Gemini, you do have the Queen of Swords showing up here internally, and the Six of Cups in your, how you are showing up. Wow. All right. So I am going to say, you know, within yourself and in your you realm over here, you are this Queen of Swords. Gemini, this is you. Well, okay, technically it's like Libra Aquarian energy, right? But like it is air energy, right? It is being in your power. This is you being able to take care of yourselves over here, right? Like the Queen of Swords, you know, she can also be known like as like the widower, right? Like, or it could be, you know, like like a divorcee, you know, sort of situation over here. But it's like this is like a strong independent queen who really knows how to take care of herself and her needs, right? And you are embodying that. You're like, I don't need anybody, I can take care of myself. Nonetheless, you're over here showing up, right? And here's the thing though, I'm not getting that it's like, you know, it's almost like you know that you don't need anybody, but because you are so sure and so confident, right? Like, or you're being asked to be like in this confident energy over here, because in the Six of Cups energy, it's like you're showing up in like the reconciliation energy, okay? Like that is really what's sticking out to me right now. So there might be something that you are trying to solve over here with someone, all right? So I'm just gonna say this like in the general energy, all right? Like single or not, right? Like there is something that you're trying to kind of fix, reconcile, kind of bring back into balance with the Six energy as well, all right? So, you know, and there's just like double balance energy with the Six and the Swords over here, which is like Libra energy as well, you know? So there is this need to kind of make sure that you are, as you are communicating, right, like definitely communicate your needs. I'm getting balance of emotion and intellect as you're presenting your propositions, you know, whether you're dealing with someone or you're kind of starting to put yourself out there, right? Like there is this you needing to balance your emotions and your thoughts. Like I don't know, right? Like I don't know, like if you're trying to rekindle something, right? I don't know, I'm just getting like, you know, is it logical? I don't know. And if it feels logical and it feels right for you, then you know the answer to that, right? Or like if there's somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody else over here trying to present this, you know, like kind of peace offering over here and trying to reconcile with you, and you know you're over here kind of cautious and things like that and ignoring your feelings, right? So like there's just like the balancing act, okay? Like you get to decide, you figure that out, you figure what that means out for you, but there is this need to balance those two realms over here, all right? And I am getting that, you know, you are trying to, I don't know, like use your wisdom, use your intellect, use your like mind to be able to have this emotional balance over here, okay? So for those of you that are, you know, like single, or for your more independent energy, right, like about you, Let's see. You do have, yeah, you have, wow, you have the King of Pentacles, all right? So for some of you, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know why I just got this, like, the side message of like daddy issues. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. But like some of you might have, I don't know, like I'm not getting, I mean, it could be like baby daddy issues, I don't know. But I'm also getting like, I don't know, like father wounds maybe that need addressing. Okay, I don't know, like, because the King of Pentacles is like the father card. Maybe that's kind of, it's like a father husband card over here, you know. So I don't know if that's maybe like, I don't know, but some of you might, I think it's like a side message over here. All right, so there's like some needing to kind of address that. All right, if that resonates, take it. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and move on, because that single energy is like, you know what, like, as you are taking care of yourself, I'm getting, as you're taking care of like your healing, you're also like, for some of you, like healing yourself and healing like your inner child wounds as well, you know. And it's like the more that you show up in this energy of like you can take care of yourself, like that's how you're gonna like welcome in this like King of Pentacles energy. All right, for some of you, like you could be dealing with a Virgo, all right, or you could just have like this energy like coming your way. I'm getting like as if like this person's trying to find you over here, this person's over here kind of like trying to offer you this cup, or it's gonna be coming in trying to offer you something over here. And it's gonna be happening like as you are working on your taking care of yourself, right? Like that's just really the message that I'm getting here, you know, as you're like balancing, you know, like kind of like I said, your emotions and your intellect, as you're taking care of your inner child, as you are, I don't know, like just like the stronger you are, like the more you're gonna be able to like welcome this in. Okay, wow, okay, yeah. So for some of you, you could have like this energy is just gonna be like, I don't know, somebody's gonna be coming in, you know, like dropping some truths, just really sharing how they truly feel about something. Okay, you know, like I said, as you focus on yourself, I'm getting like this is gonna be coming in. And once it comes in, I'm getting like, you know, I mean, you know, we'll go for it. It's just like, you know what, try something new. I'm almost getting, you know, just because it's like Swords and Pentacles energy, which is, you know, very like different, is like you might have somebody that you might have not thought of before, somebody that like you might have not considered, or it's just like kind of like not your cup of tea over here, and it's just saying, you know what, like try something new, like go for it. All right, go for it and see what happens. And okay, I'm sorry, but for some of you, it's like just try it. Okay, like just go for it. Okay, like, and it's like, okay, I'm sorry, the message that I got is, you know, even if it's not like a super long-term thing, I am getting that you're gonna be finding some truths about yourself and things that are gonna make you feel stronger. Okay, so I don't know, all right, like you take that or leave it. Okay, now for those of you that are dealing with someone or have somebody on your mind, or you know, relationship, situationship, whatever it is, let's see, you have the Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so yeah, all right, you could be dealing potentially with a this is Aries energy. All right, so you could potentially be dealing with an Aries, but really what I'm seeing is like this need for you to kind of put this energy, like, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to kind of share and reconcile, I'm getting like putting that energy into you, like kind of putting that back into you, because the Three of Wands, you know, it kind of wants to go out there, and I'm getting that you're over here trying to like fix something or share something, kind of say like, hey, are we gonna do this or not? Like, right? But there is this need for you to, I'm getting like assess your own needs, assess your own passions. I'm getting like assess like what it is that you really want within yourself first before you put it out there. Okay, like that is just the message that I'm getting. Okay, because the Three of Wands, like I said, it wants to go out there, but this reversal is really saying the energy needs to go in toward yourself first. Okay, yeah, you have vision. I love, like, I always love getting like vision with this, because yeah, like I love getting vision with this, because it's just, I don't know, like the binoculars thing, anything. Some of you might be bird watchers or something, or some of you might need to go, okay, side message, all right, I know this is the love messages, but some of you, like, as you're like doing you, I'm getting like, go like bird watching, go like sightseeing, like get out into nature or something, like a side message that I'm getting, okay? But anyway, yeah, right, like I'm getting like with vision, it's just like for yourself, okay? Like what do you want for yourself before you go out and put it out there, okay? Or I don't know, maybe like it's for, you know, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Maybe for some of you it is like you're gonna be offering this cup to your person and kind of seeing, you know, like what do we, you know, what are we can actually like, I don't know, like I'm just getting some sort of, you might not hear what you want to hear, right? Like for some of you, like you and this person might be better friends, okay? I'm just gonna throw that out there, like take it or leave it, all right? For some of you, it could just be like take your friendship slowly, right? I don't know. For some of you, friends could also be intervening in this relationship, okay? But really, like the thing that I'm getting is like, I'm sorry, but like for some of you is like the better off friends kind of thing, okay? And then with reciprocity, really like think about, you know, what is it that you do for each other, okay? Like that is a thing. Are you actually in balance? Because you're over here in this very balanced energy. So like make sure that you're assessing that, okay? Like do you feel like this is a balanced dynamic over here, okay? So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Is this Gemini? It is Gemini. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, Gemini. All right. Well, you know, thank you for being here. And good luck. All right. And, you know, hey, remember, like, you are this, like, really strong person right now. So own your power. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Cancer. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What does Cancer have showing up this week of March 13? All right, Cancer. Okay, yeah, I felt that. Like, I don't know why, but yeah, you have the Five of Wands and you have the Four of Swords, okay? So, you know, for some of you, okay. A couple of things, okay? The Five of Wands can be a very challenging energy, all right? So I'm getting that you're going through some changes, okay? For some of you, I'm getting that you're going through some internal changes, okay? I'm getting that this is mostly like within you. I'm getting like, I don't know, some of you might be recognizing your shadows over here. You're figuring out like where you, I'm getting even where you like stood in your own way of something, okay? You're definitely showing up as a little bit more chill right now, okay? Or at least you're kind of being asked to take a step back, all right? I'm seeing, you know, like just from the 5 to the 4, it's just like, okay, take a step back. Maybe there's something that you want to do, that you want to charge forward, but there's a little bit of need to recoup, to recover, to really figure out what it is that you want to charge forward. And I'm getting just this need for you to, like I said, assess your shadows, look at yourself in the mirror, like really figure out what it is that you want and where have you been, I'm getting like post challenges for yourself. Like, I don't know, like that's just what I'm getting, all right? Like I'm like that doesn't sound very helpful over here, right? But it's almost like you getting in the way of this relationship that you want, right? Like you getting in the way of the future that you want over here, you know? So there's this need for you to assess, you know, where did that come from, right? Like, did it come from, I don't know, did it come from, you know, I don't know, like familial beliefs or societal beliefs or like something else outside of you, right? Like, but there's just this need for you to really sit with your thoughts right now and think about what it is that you want before you kind of like you're going through some big transformations over here, all right? So I'm getting that right now is just a time for you to worry about you, all right? But for those of you that are dealing with someone, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and see what's up, all right? So yeah, oh wow, yep, the Hermit. So yeah, you know, even if you're dealing with someone, like I said, there is this need for you to focus on yourself right now with this Hermit, okay? The Hermit is all about like going within, you know, you see healing, solitude, inner work that needs to be done. What was I saying? All of those things, right? I mean, like if you're dealing with someone, you could be dealing with a Virgo over here, you know, and I'm getting, you know, like you can be separately going through the same thing, all right? So kind of, I'm getting like, be patient with your person, because both of you could be really needing some time to go within. Both of you might be going through some healing right now, right? Like there is this need for you to like assess things within yourself, shed lights on situations about yourselves, right? Like respectively. It just seems to be a time like, and it's okay, right? Like be okay with your person needing time and be okay with you needing time. All right. So yeah, you have assess. There's something that you're assessing. You have tension and you have date. Okay, so yeah, like I'm just getting, okay, if something is tension, like if something is tension, if there is tension between you guys, or if something has been causing like some tension between you, right, like there's this need to assess that, like, right, like figure out, like there's something that you both of you are figuring out, and I'm getting like assess like where it's coming from, assess like the roots maybe even, right, like just kind of really figure out, you know, what is causing this. Okay, like for some of you it could have just been like a simple, like it doesn't have to be like a full-on relationship, or it could just be like a date that made you feel very introspective. Okay, I don't know, like that's for somebody out there. But overall, right, like I don't know, it's just like I'm also getting like date for now, right, like kind of like don't be in a rush to like really um like level up or like kind of try to make this more serious than it needs to be. I'm getting just kind of like date around, really like get to know each other, right, like really kind of focus on yourself right now. Okay, like it's kind of what I'm getting over here. All right, so I mean for others of you is like as you assess and things like that, you know, maybe like take your person out on a date and discuss once you are ready. But right now I'm definitely getting the inner work, the needing for you to do inner work. Okay, which I'm gonna get into independent energy, or for singles over here. I'll see what you all have coming up this week as well. But yep. More chill energy. Okay, like more need to kind of be within yourself. Okay, I'm getting like you want to get out there. For you singles, I'm getting that you've almost, it's funny, like I'm getting, for those of you that are in a relationship, there's a little bit more need for you to be going within. Okay, and for those of you that are single, I'm getting like maybe you've been putting in the work. Are you quite out of this energy? No, not quite yet, right? Like the hangman still showed up over here, but it is, you know, saying, you know, you're about ready, right? Like you're almost there. Keep doing the work, because like you're gonna get ready to come out and you're gonna have a new perspective on things. You're gonna have a new perspective on your love life. You're gonna have a new perspective on what it is that you want, maybe like a new perspective on yourself, a new perspective. I'm getting like a new way of seeing yourself, where you're gonna like, I'm getting like you're gonna feel stronger, you're gonna feel like better able to like take on whatever challenges over here, you know, like with the Five of Wands, but like the mirroring as well over here, you know. And so, you know, you're almost there. Okay, so like keep doing the work. All right, I do feel the need to point out so with the, like the Hanged Man over here showing up, and then the Hermit. So the Hangman is Pisces energy. For some of you singles over here, you could have a Piscean showing up your way, or like Pisces energy really trying to find you. But the message that I'm getting above anything, above everything, right, with Pisces and Virgo, right, like just like the opposite energy over here is you needing to balance your feelings and your material realm, like your emotional and your material realm. Okay, because like that Pisces Virgo like axis over here, right, is just, you know, Virgo's all about it rules, you know, routines and the everyday and things like that. And the Hanged Man and Pisces energy is about like, you know, getting in touch with your feelings and emotions, right? So for some of you, there's this need to balance that. And I mean, like it could be like not letting work get in the way, right? For some of you, it's like not letting family get in the way, right? Kind of, I believe I said that with the Five of Wands. For some of you, could be like familial expectations and things like that, right? And reconciling that with your own feelings as well. Okay, but yeah, like you do have family showing up, so it could be like, I don't know, like I said, family values, family getting in the way, right? Like family, this, like there is some way in which family is like affecting your relationship right now, so be careful about that. Okay, make sure that you're balancing it. And then you do have desire and love language. Okay, so yeah, for some of you, some of the things that you need to assess, whether you're dealing with somebody or whether you are, you know, kind of starting to put yourself out there. Okay, like there might be this need to like rekindle the desire, right? Really think of, I'm getting like desire more in like, what do you desire out of love, right? Love your love life, right, I guess, or life, you know, like really kind of getting in touch with those things. And for those of you that are I'm getting like checking your own love language. Okay, like kind of checking how you show love, like that might be just be important. Okay, so whether you are starting to put yourself out there or dealing with someone, all right, like there's just this need to check that. Okay, how do you show love to each other? Are y'all aligned in that? You know, has it been causing some, you know, tension over here? Okay, and as you put yourself out there, I'm also getting like, assess how, you know, the people that you're interacting with are showing their love to you, right? Because it might tell you, like, you know, whether this is something that, you know, you need or not over here. Okay, so yeah, like that's kind of things that you're reflecting on in the moment, right? Or that you're being asked to reflect on. Okay, I'm not telling you how to live your life, you know, just reading the cards here. All right. But thank you so much for being here, Cancer. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Leo. All right, Leo, what does Leo have going on this week? All right, that felt choppy, but I feel like I still need to take it, okay? So Leo, you have the Eight of Cups and the King of Wands. Wow. Okay, so Leos, it seems like I'm gonna say like a little bit of a hard week this week. Okay, like you'll know if this message is for you. If it's not for you, check your other placements, because this is a very specific message. Okay, Leo, you are wanting to walk away from something, or you are walking away from something over here with the Eight of Cups. Okay, I'm you know, with the King being reversed over here, as far as how you are showing up, you know, you might be a little bit scared to fully like commit to whatever it is that you are leaving, but there is something, there's a shift that you want to do. I mean, for some of you it could just be, okay, for some of you it could just be like you want to shift, you want to change, you want to like switch things up, like with a person that things just aren't working, so you want to change the way that things are working, right? And you want to walk away from those little pesky habits, those things that just are hindering your relationship, that are making you feel over here all topsy-turvy. You know, with the King of Wands being reversed, just like not in your power, right? Like not able to charge forward over here, you know, like not as strong as you can be, you know. But for others, like I'm getting you just wanting to leave something like a straight up relationship behind. Okay, like, so for some of you it could be about shifting the way that a dynamic is working, and for some of you it's just like you're ready to move on from someone. All right, you know, if you're single over here, you know, there is, I go back to this whole like assessing things that haven't been working. Shift the way that you are relating to others, shift the way that you are kind of like communicating, right? Like that needs assessment. I'm getting that you've been assessing that and you're trying to leave. I'm getting like leave your old ways behind, if that makes sense, right? So like maybe leave the way that you've related to people before, or leave, I don't know, like, okay. What I'm seeing with the King of Wands reversed over here, you know, the King of Wands reversed can be a little bit callous. It can be a little bit of a tyrant over here, right? A little bit of a like bossy, doesn't care if I hurt other people as long as I'm getting what I want sort of situation over here. So that's what you're leaving behind, right? For some of you. All right. So whether single or dealing with someone, you do need to be cautious about that energy, right? Like, are you, you know, in being inconsiderate, right? Are you in a tyrant sort of dominating the situation kind of thing, right? Because there is this need to assess that as well. All right. As you are, you know, for those of you that are choosing to kind of leave something behind, or that are trying to switch things up, there is this need to, like, yes, you want to charge forward, you want to talk about it, you want to share how it is that you're truly feeling, but you want to make sure that you are not coming off in like I said, like as a tyrant, right? Like you are just, you know, like just like something not working. And obviously, like, you assess the situation, right? Obviously, if it's bad, maybe sometimes you do need to have some fighting words. I don't know your life, right? But it's like, just because, you know, something isn't working, that's not a need to be like mean about it or a bossy like tyrant about it, right? It's kind of like be careful about how you're presenting these ideas to something else that I'm getting, right? Like, obviously, you know where you need to compromise and where you need to really stand in your power, right? Like, be careful about balancing that energy. All right, but I'm getting like this need to, for I'm getting for most of you, it is, you know, this like assessing whether you are coming off as inconsiderate. I'm just getting like the word inconsiderate of other people's feelings, right? Like that sort of thing. So for those of you that are single over here, I'm gonna go ahead and see what energy is showing up for you this week. And you have the Page of Cups. All right. So for some of you singles over here, you do have like a new beginning, something new starting to happen. Something, yeah, like some of y'all could be like leaving something behind and starting something new. Okay. Like maybe that's what you want to charge forward toward over here. For some of you is like, as you leave things behind, new better things are gonna come up, right? Like this is a level up, right? Like it could be like just something fun, something flirty, something light with the Page of Cups. You know, the Page of Cups is, you know, it's fun and fun times, right? Like light times, okay? But it is, I see like fun, magic, love over here, you know? So you could have some good times waiting for you over here, okay? Like try something new, listen, and self-love, all right? So yeah, for some of you, your try something new could be the new approach to the way that you are presenting your cup of love, right? Or your new approach, right? Like it's like leaving behind, like I said, those old habits, those things that haven't worked out, the things that have harmed your past relationships. You are leaving that behind. You are trying something new, trying to like, right, find yourself. It doesn't have to be super refined. Pages are not refined, but they get things going, okay? Listen, all right, as you're meeting these people over here, you know, make sure that you're listening, that you're keeping an eye, not an eye, well, maybe an eye, right? Yeah, okay, for some of you, it could be about like listening with more than your ears. Like, and I'm getting the message of, like all, oh my gosh, I'm like, I'm getting it and I'm not getting it. But it's like all like actions or all acts are like, are a form of communication. See, that's funny. Like, it's unrefined, but I know it, it's like people's actions, right, can be a form of communication, right? So listen to people's actions, right? Like, for example, right? Or like kind of pay attention to the little things that, these, like somebody could be, I don't know, like I'm getting just like, okay. It's weird. For some of you, I'm just getting like a series of suitors, like not even just like one person, but like a couple of people over here trying to get into your energy, okay? With the cups, it could be like a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, sorry. Yeah, so it could be like a water energy over here, but I am getting, like fun people over here trying to find you, okay? With self-love, yeah, like love yourself, if you are kind of like, don't be too harsh, make sure that you are not being a tyrant to yourself either, okay? Like, don't be too harsh about things that you maybe like done wrong before, or like if you have been in this tyrant kind of, I don't care about other people's feelings over here, and considerate sort of energy. I'm getting like, forgive yourself, love yourself, and move on and try something new, okay? Now, for those of you that are dealing with someone or have somebody on your mind, or let's see, what do you have here? You have the Six of Cups. Wow, who is this? Leo. Somebody else had the Six of Cups, I can't remember. But you might want to check out your other placements, just in case. But with Six of Cups, some of you are waiting for a reconciliation, okay? Yeah. It's like you might be, kind of what I was saying, like at the beginning, it's like, some of you are either like waiting to leave something behind, and it's just like, or you're trying to decide, but it's like you're not quite acting on it, right? And it's like, but like there might be some things that you're still trying to figure out. If this changes, can we actually have harmony between us? If this changes, can we actually reconcile the situation, right? So I am seeing that, your person might be willing to give that to you, right? You are gonna have to make sure that you are presenting like your couple of, that you are listening to them, right? That you are, obviously, don't forget yourself and don't forget your needs, right? But your person might be actually proposing this reconciliation as well over here, okay? So that is, like, I mean, the Six of Cups is just screaming at me. All right, wow, okay, True Heart. Why does that card always want to come out? Or I don't know, I feel like it already came out. I don't know, check your other placements, okay? You might have other messages. But True Heart, your person might be wanting to like reconcile things, and they're gonna share their true intentions. They're gonna share their feelings, okay? So, I'm gonna say, listen, all right? Like, just kind of hear them out. There might be something that you're doing. Your person could be missing you over here, all right? Your person could be yup, that's funny because the Six of Cups is also like a gift energy, right? It could be like the universe trying to give you gifts, or like your person trying to give you gifts, but like your person might be coming in with gifts, trying to like share something over here. Like, they could be missing you. Like, they might be really here. Dang, they might be like really trying to to like rekindle this, okay? So that is what I have for you today, Leo. All right, if anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. All right, this felt very like specific, so I don't know, please tell me if it made sense. All right, thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Virgo. All right. Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up this week of March 13th? Virgo. All right, Virgo, you have the Four of Cups with your you energy, and then you have the Five of Pentacles and how you are showing up, okay? So, yeah. I am seeing, from the 4 to the 5, like there is a sense of progression, okay? Like that things are going to get better. But I am seeing that you are in a sense of, like things are not working out, right? Like you see yearning, you see dissolution, right? Like this is, like the Four of Cups can be a card of like frustrations as well, and just kind of like being tired, right? Like, I'm done with this, or like, I'm just really frustrated, right? Like, I don't care. It's like, right? Like she's so caught up in wallowing. And over here, with the Five of Pentacles as well, right? Like, which is the Five of Pentacles is like the down and out card, and it's like you're so caught up in this like down and outness that you're not seeing, I'm getting your resources, and you're not seeing, like the love and the potential that is being offered to you. But I am seeing, progression, things getting better, right? Like you are going to be working like toward healing over here. Because the Five of Pentacles reversed, whenever I see fives reversed, or I don't know, like I'm just really getting a message of healing, okay? So if you've been feeling down and out, if you've been feeling like you've been left out in the cold, okay? I'm getting pay attention, okay? I'm getting right now, like you are not looking, right? Like she's looking away from what's being offered to her. And it's like you are not looking at your resources. I'm also getting you're not asking for help. You're not asking for support. It's like, upright, there is this focus on the struggle, on the hardships, okay? But reversed, the message is, make sure that you are paying attention to your resources, okay? Whatever that means for you. Your resources can be people, right? Like asking for people to support you in whatever it is that you need, right? Or asking for help with, like with actions, right? It could be like an action, it could be financial, it could be emotional, right? Like whatever it is, right? Like really looking at what's out there, okay? Like for some of you, I'm just gonna mention it, right? But like for some of you, it could be like physical, like in the material realm, and it could be like, okay, figuring out what resources are available as far as like social services, right? Or like, I don't know, right? Like what kind of support is there? I don't know. I'm getting like food banks, right? Or like, I don't know, just like paying attention to social services as well for some of you, okay? I don't know what that means, but kind of like to help you out over here. But there is this need for you to take action, okay? And I know this is supposed to be the love messages over here, and not general, but I'm getting like some of those general messages over here, okay? But back to the love messages, there is this like the satisfaction that you have with your love life, but I'm getting it's like because you're not asking for support, whether you're single or you are, dealing with someone, you're not saying, I'm getting like even like emotional support, right? Like you might be feeling down and out emotionally, and you're just like not saying, hey, like I need a hug, hey, I need, like I just need a cuddle, right? Like, or hey, like I want to have a nice dinner date, or hey, like I don't know, right? Like whatever, like you're not sharing your needs, right? But it's like that's what you're being asked to do, to put yourself more out there as far as your needs, all right? Because the Five of Pentacles is starting to look at their resources and is starting to say, hey, this is what I need, and you want to value yourself and honor, right? Like what do you want, okay? So make sure that like you do vocalize that is something else that I'm getting, okay? So for those of you that are single over here, or you're more independent energy, I'm going to see, what do you have showing up this week? You have Judgment. Wow. All right. So some of you, woo, what is this? Virgo, big week, huh? Yeah, beautiful, okay? I'm gonna say beautiful, okay? For some of you, you have a new version of yourself awakening, okay? And I'm seeing acceptance over here, because I'm getting, you are finally gonna be accepting the love, accepting the support, accepting the resources. You're gonna be like, you know what, like it's okay. I'm getting, I'm just getting like that Virgo energy of being very healing, very taking care of business, very like doing what you need to do. Sorry. Oh, that was. I thought it was my cat, but it's not my cat. Sorry, I got distracted. Don't get distracted. Okay, I'm sorry that your reading got a little derailed over here, okay? But, yeah, it might take time. Like, you might don't allow yourself to, like, get unfocused. I'm getting like distracted from, like your own awakening, okay? Because like a new version of you is trying to rise over here and awake, okay? So it's like accept that, okay? Like I'm getting, it could be like a new type of relationship. It could be like you getting like the type of relationship that you've been wanting, okay? Like, but you need to make sure that you are voicing what it is that you want, putting it out there so that it can come to you, and accepting it, welcoming it in, okay? Because it's like, if you've been over here and you're like healing energy, like taking care of business, taking care of everybody, but you haven't been accepting, like your, like that balanced energy, right? Of like, you know what, like accepting that back, right? Like, sorry, I'm seeing acceptance again. And I think that, I think that's what I was saying when I got distracted, right? So yeah, like don't push away the gifts that, like the universe is trying to give you, or that like whoever it is that's trying to come into your life is trying to give you over here, okay? And I'm gonna say, yeah, external factors, secrets, and open up. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna start with open up, because what was I saying is like open up about what you need, okay? So with external factors, I am seeing just like a lot of things outside of your love life. And it's funny because, it's like I was saying, like it's not like a general reading. Is supposed to be the love messages, but I was just getting so many like outside messages, like not about just love, right? But it's like I'm seeing there's like external factors, like it could be work, it could be family, it could be like, I don't know, like some family secrets, some secrets that you're keeping like within yourself that you're not sharing, that I'm getting like secrets that you could be keeping like about yourself, that you are, I don't know, maybe like opening up, like that are, I don't know, like maybe you're like keeping your hardships like a secret, right? But like there's things like outside of your love life that are affecting your love life, okay? Like you know what that is, but there is this need to open up and share that and kind of say, hey, like I'm kind of in need of support right here, is what I'm seeing, okay? So yeah, I mean, that's what I have for you, like on this end, all right? Wow. Sorry, it feels really heavy, Virgo. I'm sorry, but like this is what I'm saying, okay? Now for those of you that are dealing with somebody else, let's see, what are those of you who are in a relationship situationship? Yeah, okay, wow, interesting. Yeah, okay, so you do have the Mother Star. All right, I love this card. So this is a card that's special to the Wandering Star deck. But the Mother Star, it is, okay, the Mother Star. Some of you might be mothers here, some of you could be about to be mothers, and maybe you need to like open up about, that could be like the, oh, wow. Okay, that's for some of you. Okay, don't take it if it doesn't mean anything to you, but for some of you, right, like this could be coming, right? And that could be the new version of you that is arising, okay? But the Mother Star has access to all of the resources, right? Like, you see her, she has the cups, the pentacles, the swords, she has the wands, right? Like she has everything that she needs to charge forward, okay? Like the Mother Star, it's also an energy of, like, you might have been going through some hard times right now, okay? And you see that with the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups over here, but there is this, like I said, a new version of you arising, okay? There is this, like I'm getting like you're gonna have what you want, you're gonna have what you need, you're working toward that, and it starts with you seeing that within yourself, all right? Like you recognizing everything that you have within you here, all right? So like take a moment to step back and like say, like, oh wow, look at everything that I have, look at everything that I've worked hard for, like, oh my gosh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like I just said that to somebody in the general messages, and I think it was Virgo. So I just had to stop there for a second. Okay. You know what I'm going to say? Some of you, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Some of you need it some of you need to chill. Some of you need like a break. Some of you need to like stop going so quickly. I don't know why I got that message. Okay, so maybe somebody needed to hear it, but it's like, take a break if you can. Ask for a break, okay? Like, ask for, like, I don't know, sorry. That's just something that I got, because I feel like I kept getting stopped in this reading. But, yeah, like, and the Mother Star has gone through it, okay? That's the thing about the Mother Star. The Mother Star has gone through some hardships, but it's like, what did I learn from that, right? Like, this need for you to ask yourself, okay, what did I learn from that? And sometimes we go through shitty situations in life, and I'm sorry, right? But like there is this need to say, okay, you know what, the shitty situation already happened. I'm sorry that I'm cursing, but the lousy situation already happened. So like, what can I, how can I like, what can I take from it, right? It's like, you know, you can't change that, you know, but it's like, is there something that I can take? And if there isn't, okay, leave it behind. See what you have, you know, see what you've gained, okay, like from that, okay. Wow, Virgo, I feel like your reading is getting really long, but I do feel like this is like a big week for you, all right? Or like there's just like a lot of big energy happening with you right now this week, or I don't know, like just currently, okay. Yeah. All right, unavailable, detach, and patience. Okay, wow. So yeah, I mean, with unavailable, I don't know, I'm just getting, it's funny. It's like I'm getting like unavailable as far as you. I'm getting like, are you being emotionally unavailable? I'm getting, are you being emotionally or like unavailable to, I don't know, but I'm getting like you being detached, like you kind of not wanting to say, hey, like I need help. Hey, these are my resources. Okay. But you know, for some of you, it is also like about making yourself unavailable to people that are trying to take from your energy. Okay. I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay. And with detach, I'm getting like the detach from the outcome in the sense of, like I said, right? Like, or detach from not the outcome, but like the things that have happened. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? It's like like I said, the mother star has gone through it. Okay. But it's like, okay, you know, I'm getting like a sense of like you're hanging on to things that are no longer serving you, right? Like maybe like bad experiences and things like that. And it's like, okay, can I change something about it? Can I do something about it? Can I open up? Can I reveal it? Can I release it? Right? Can I ask for support? Can I find other ways to deal with this? Right? And if there are, then great, go for it. And if not, like detach from those. There's this need to kind of leave those things that are not serving you. Okay. And then like just patience. Okay. I don't know what patience means to some of you. Could just be like practice. I'm getting that you're a patient being. Okay. But you know, I'm getting like patience with like getting all of these things coming your way. Okay. It's like you have an awakening coming. You are strong over here. You know, like you are like growing, like I'm getting, yeah, like patience from this healing. Okay, like you might still be in a down and out energy right now, but bigger, better, like more beautiful things are coming your way. Okay, and you're gonna be feeling a lot more empowered. Okay, so you know, take a moment to do realize everything that you've worked so hard for. Okay, I feel like I said this in the general reading too. Wow. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, that's really interesting. Okay, I'm sorry if this is not the messages that you were looking for in this reading, but that is what I have for you. All right, thank you so much for being here, Virgo. Okay, and take care of yourself, please. All right. Wow. Okay, I definitely need water. All right, Virgo. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Libra. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. What does Libra have going on this week of March 13? All right, Libra, you do have the Nine of Swords in your internal energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles as far as how you are showing up, and it came out reversed. All right. Wow. So, wow. Okay. Whew. All right. So, with the Nine of Swords, you know, I mean, it's the anxious and worrying card, okay? The Ten of Pentacles reversed, things might just not be working out, and they're plaguing you. They're keeping you up at night. I'm getting like sleepless nights from something that isn't working, okay? For that single energy, it could have been a straight up, you know, broken home, like broken, I'm getting like, you know, heavy like divorce, just like big breakup, something that really affected even like your assets. It could have affected like your material realm, right? Like something that really shook you up over here. And for those of you that are dealing with someone, like there is something that's just not working, all right? Like, and if this is not resonating for you, then check your other placements, because I'm feeling this heavily, okay? So yeah, you know, for those of you that are dealing with someone, whew, yeah, there's something that I'm getting, you want to talk about, or you want to get out of this energy, but like you're not doing that. Okay, like there is something that's just like not working. So I'm gonna go ahead and see, let's get some info. Like, what is it? I'm gonna start actually with the more like independent energy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start with the independent energy. And you know, and I feel like this can still apply. So this could be like singles slash independent, so like it could still apply to those of you that are dealing with someone, okay? But it could just be like the singles. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see what pops up. Oh, sorry. All right, yeah, who is this? Virgo? No, Libra. Okay, Libra, some of you could be dealing with the Pisces energy over here, okay? Overall, there is just this need to kind of put some like feelings into whatever it is that's happening, okay? But yeah, some of you, some of you could just have a straight up King of Cups, like Pisces energy showing up your way over here, trying to show you like a couple up. But I'm getting like you are really thinking about like what's not working out, like what's not, like you want this. I'm getting like you want somebody who's emotionally giving, somebody who's going to be a little bit more empathetic, somebody who's going to be like you're wanting this, and this is trying to find you, okay? But there's just like there's something keeping you from getting this right now, like in this moment, all right? So I don't know, let's see if we can get a little bit more information. I might even pull like an extra card for some of you, or not for some of you, but like for okay, forgive. Okay, wow, all right, yeah. Okay, for you, for some of you. Okay, yeah. Okay, there you go. Things are starting to make sense. Okay. Okay. So even for those of you, okay, for some of you, this is like your own energy in the sense of like you needing to be more emotionally in touch with yourself, right? Like you still charging forward. I'm getting you charging toward what you want, okay? Like for some of you, I'm getting like even if you are single or you're independent energy, like there is somebody who like emotionally messed you up, okay? And then you know with forgive and open up, I'm getting like, you know, there is something that you need to start sharing, like you need to talk about over here. Like you need to talk about what didn't work out. You know, if you are moving on from this person, okay, like some of you could just be like leaving behind, like, you know, this Pisces energy over here. You know, it's like, okay, forgive and move on, okay? But you know, like for others, it's like if you're trying to figure it out, if you're trying to rekindle, if you're trying to say, you know, like, hey, can we like charge forward over here, right? Like there is this need to for you to open up about, you know, what it is that you want, right? Like what it was that wasn't working out. What is it that's making you feel like your home got destroyed, or like your sense of like your relationship would destroy, like the future that you were planning over here got destroyed, okay? Like there's this need for you to like share that, okay? And I am getting that for some of you. It could have been like external factors. Okay, I hate to put this energy out there. Like for some of you, external factors could have been like another person. Like, I don't know. It's like something that I'm getting over here. I hate that, but like it is what I'm getting. But you know, it could also be like work. It could just be like, sorry, I'm also getting like children. I don't know. Like, oh my God. Wow. Who is this? This is Libra. Okay, what are you on? What are you getting onto, Libra? Oh my goodness. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it could be work, it could be like family, it could just be, I don't know, right? But like there is something like outside of, you know, something that you were trying to fix, that you were trying to help with someone, and something came in and messed it up, okay, is what I'm getting. So if you're like trying to fix this, there is this need to like forgive, and I'm getting like, ask yourself, can you forgive? And open up about the hurt, open up about what it was that wasn't working out. Otherwise, like this is not gonna go anywhere, all right? I'm sorry, right? But like it's just not. And it's like if you cannot forgive, then what are you doing with this person? You know, like it's like if you're choosing to forgive, that means like really forgive. And like, you know, obviously it takes time to build trust and things like that, you know, but if you know that you can't, you know what, I'm getting, you are gonna have what you want. Like if you want to leave this person behind, you are eventually gonna get, you know, this emotional fulfillment, this person who's gonna get like, I'm getting like who's gonna be very, I'm getting like that you're looking for this somebody who's just like more nurturing, more caring, like that's really more emotionally available is something else that I'm getting over here, right? And it's like that is gonna come your way if you choose to let whatever this was go, okay? And if you're trying to fix it with someone, then you need to be so real about your feelings, okay? Otherwise it's just like not gonna happen, okay? And I'm sorry that sounds really harsh, but those are the messages that I'm getting, all right, Libra. Now for those of you that are like more dealing with someone more directly, all right, or like in more of a relationship, or like a more like I'm gonna say like, because what I'm getting over here is like this person's not really in your life right now, or like it's not somebody that is consistently in your life, okay? Like this is somebody who's a little bit more around your energy, but not like it could even be like a no contact or little contact situation, okay? So for those of you that are in like a more like more like yes, contact, like directly dealing with someone. Okay, like let's see what you have coming up this week. Wow. All right. Wow. Okay. Goodness golly. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say both of you are refusing to see something, okay? Like you and your person need to wake up to something and you do not want to see. You are both like, well, you are over here having these sleepless nights, feeling like your needs are not being met over here, okay? But it's like you don't want to talk about it. You're not saying it. You're not waking up to it. You're not realizing it, okay? So, and your person isn't either, is what I'm getting. Like both of you could have, like, I'm getting, if things aren't working, you could potentially have this new version of your relationship rising, okay? It's like judgment. Yeah, sorry, because I'm getting, like judgment. It is about like letting go of the things that didn't work out, like letting go of like the past hurts, right? Like, or like whatever, right? It's like, okay, learning from that and then moving on. And judgment is also like, how do I say this, right? Like your actions coming back to you, okay? So like, I don't know, I'm getting like there's some actions over here that like neither of you are recognizing, okay? So I don't know, like maybe your person was not nice to you or you weren't nice to your person, but I'm getting almost like a mutual sort of needing to, like, I'm getting, okay, I am so sorry, Libra, but I'm getting both of you hurt each other and neither of you is really saying what hurt you. So there is this need, if you are trying to rekindle things, or if you're trying to have this new version of your relationship rise, where you get to leave everything behind, where you get to like work toward this 10 of Pentacles, toward this like family, this union, this legacy that you want to create together, this balanced, union over here, and a new version of this relationship, then y'all need to get out of your head and talk. Okay, like that is what I'm seeing here. Okay, because I'm getting like just this like not opening up, not accepting it. Okay, like not getting it. Yep. I am. Okay, I'm seeing, wow. Okay, long term and slow down wanted to come out together, so I'm just gonna take those. Okay, so yeah. Okay, because these wanted to come out together, I'm gonna like read them together. Sorry, see, like even then, like they're still like, it's weird, like they're stuck in my fingers in a weird way. But you could have like this could be something that's long term, okay? But I am getting slowed down in the sense of like, don't be rushing to work toward your 10 of Pentacles yet, right? Because like you do need to, there are delusions that you need to resolve. It could be like delusions about like your relationship. I'm getting like delusions about the ways that y'all have affected each other, okay? So like I said, for some of you, it is that, like both of you hurt each other and you don't know it, right? Like, you could be very aware of how your person hurt you, but you could be a little bit unaware of how you hurt your person. So there's this need to kind of unravel these delusions, okay? Like you could have delusions about, what was happening in the relationship, and that you are in the need to clarify, okay? And I'm getting like, take it slow, okay? It's like this has the potential for long term. Like you could have your 10 of Pentacles with this person actually, right? But like there is this need to take it slow, okay? Like there is no need to rush into anything over here. Like there might be some forgiving that needs to happen between you and this opening up. I'm gonna say this, like this still kind of like, I'm still seeing this over here, this need to open up. It could have had like external factors, right? Like things outside of your relationship could be affecting your relationship that y'all need to uncover, right? And then like with soon, like I'm just seeing like like judgment is coming soon, okay? So for better or for worse, right? Like your relationship is something, like a new version of your relationship is gonna come soon, okay? And okay, I'm just gonna like say it because it's a message that I'm getting. For some of you, it is gonna be a stronger, better relationship, right? Or it's like, if y'all don't talk about it, if you don't get out of this energy and you don't discuss what it was that hasn't been working and you don't open up, it's like the release of this relationship can also be coming soon, okay? Take it or leave it. I'm just saying what I see here. You decide if it makes sense for you, okay? But that is what I'm seeing, all right? I'm sorry if that sounds like a little callous or mean, but I mean, it is the messages that I have for you here today, okay? Wow. All right. Libra, good luck, all right? Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck, okay? Thank you for being here. All right. Wow. Goodness golly. Whew. I need water. I need water and I need to move on to Scorpio. Wow, Scorpio. I feel like Libra took forever. Wow. All right. All right. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What does Scorpio have going on this week of March 13th? All right. Scorpio. Wow. Scorpio. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Two of Cups and the Sun reversed. All right. Wow. Okay. This is making me blush. Why is this making me blush? This is so weird. Okay. Like Libra just had a hectic reading and I was feeling it. And then all of a sudden, like the mood just kind of shifted over here. All right. So I am here for it. Scorpio, you have the Two of Cups, okay? So who does not love to see the Two of Cups in a love reading? Because it's like you are ready, right? Like you're over here saying, you know what? I'm ready to share my cup with someone. I'm ready to have this. I'm ready to have this balance, to have this union, to have this partnership, right? Like I want to feel good with someone, right? I'm getting a little bit of nervousness, okay? With some of you, a little bit of like maybe like anxiety, maybe like not really wanting to like put yourself out there, but I'm getting that you're still doing it, okay? And it's like, I don't know, like it's like you're so ready for this, all right? And it's like, okay, a way to welcome this in, what I am seeing is you having fun. The more fun that you have, the more that you are like, I'm getting like getting in touch with your playful side, right? Like getting in touch with your like inner child, just things that make you feel happy, things that make your heart happy, okay? Because the Sun reverse, that's what it wants us to do. It wants us to like have fun over here, you know? It's like you're gonna have these bright days. I'm like the Sun reverse, even reverse, it's still good, okay? And it's just like a reminder of like that you're making sure that you're making time for play. And it's like, and if you're not doing that, then like do it, right? And that's how you're gonna welcome this in. That's how you're gonna find your Two of Cups is what I'm getting, okay? Like, so do the things that make your heart happy. And it's like, as you are doing that, that's how you're gonna be like over here kind of showing that you are ready, all right? Like the more that you are taking care of your needs, the more that you are taking care of your like your passions, your creativity, right? Like the more that you are like indulging in that and like just kind of, I don't know, being like the hotness that you are over here, it's like that's how you're gonna welcome this in, okay? Like that is what I'm seeing and I'm loving it, okay, Scorpio? So, you know, let's see, singles. What do singles have showing up this week? Singles, wow, yep. Okay, so you do have Temperance showing up. You know, this is Sagittarian energy, so some of you Scorpios could have a Sagittarius showing up in your direction. I'm getting a Sagittarius. Okay, for some of you Scorpios, it could be like a Sagittarius that's a little disheveled, a Sagittarius that's a little bit like all over the place. I don't know is what I'm getting, okay? But there is this need for you to balance, okay? Balance your, and it's funny because so Temperance over here, like what Temperance is working with, like theoretically, right? Like you don't see it so much in this card, is like water and fire energy, all right? So you do have water and fire energy over here with the Two of Cups and the Sun, okay? So there is this need I'm getting for you to balance those energies within you, okay? But like I said, I'm getting that as you are working on that balance, you yourself might be feeling like you might be struggling to balance these energies within yourself. So that's what you're being asked to do, okay? But it's like, as you are working on balancing those, right? Like that is, you know, once again, you know, how you get to kind of welcome this in. I'm getting, like, not, I don't know, like maybe things not coming up. Like, it's funny because I was like, you know, oh, like this feels so good and everything. But I'm getting, it's like, you need to master this so that you can receive the good things, okay? So like for some of you, I was like, you know, you are feeling this, right? But it's like, you're close is what I'm getting. You know, like this still showed up. So I'm getting like, you are close to achieving that balance, but there's still a little bit of work left to do over here, okay? So, you know, keep working on that. And obviously, you're never going to achieve fully healed status, right? I'm not saying that you're never going to achieve fully
fully balanced status, right? Like that is not a thing that happens. So, you know, you are just kind of whatever it is that you need to add to your life, okay? So whether it's, you know, getting in touch with your feelings, or whether it's kind of having a little bit more time to play, all right? Whatever it is that you need to add into your life, right? Slowly start working on that. And I'm getting I go back to this whole, like, as you are working on this balancing act, that's when great things are going to be coming your way. Okay. So yeah, what was I saying? You know, but temperance and balance check. Okay. Like, you're working on balancing those. Okay. Learn and delays. Yep. Yeah. See, it was like, I was like so ready to charge forward. And then I was like, wait. There's some delays here for sure. You know, so, you know, I'm getting that, like I said, you need to figure out what needs to be balanced, okay? Like, I'm giving you some ideas over here about, like, the realms in which you can kind of start to work. And like I said, it's not like you're ever going to achieve that fully, but some of you might need to learn, right? Like, learn about, I don't know, for some of you, it could be learning about your emotions, right? Learning about your feelings, learning about what you want. For some of you, it could be, you know, like learning about creativity, learning about your passions, learning about what makes you feel good in that way, right? So like, I'm just getting learn about yourself, all right? So those of you that are dealing with someone or have somebody on your mind or in some sort of situationship, let's see, what do you have coming up this week, Scorpio? Wow. Okay, this is crazy. This is hilarious. Because you have another Sagittarian energy. Sagittarius. So you're just straight up dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? Sorry, I don't know. Why am I giggling? Oh my gosh, I feel so silly. Like, I'm like blushing in this reading. I don't know why. But yes. So some of you might just straight up be dealing with a Sagittarian over here. All right, somebody who's passionate, somebody who's going to charge forward. I'm getting somebody who's going to take you on these adventures that you want to go on. All right. So like I don't know, I'm getting like your person might be ready to like level up. Like, I'm getting somebody who's just really wanting to have these fun times with you over here. Okay, so let's see what else is up with them. Yep, genuine interest, listen, and lust. Okay, yeah, okay, so y'all have, okay, I'm gonna say listen to each other's needs, okay? For sure. Okay, like maybe you're over here like kind of like talking about what you need. Maybe you're both learning about yourselves. I'm getting learning about each other though, right? Really, but it's like this person has a genuine interest in you, okay? Like they like you, okay? Like they like you, all right? So, you know, like enjoy that, okay? Have fun, have those fun times with your person, okay? Make sure that you're making time to play, make sure that you're making time to get out and have fun, get out, I don't know, like get out into nature, get out into whatever it is that makes you feel good with each other, okay? And listen, all right? Listen to each other's needs, listen to each other's, like, you know, whatever it is that you need to listen to, you know, over here, learn about each other as well, okay? But good times for you, Scorpio, all right? Enjoy it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. All right. Boo, 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 boo. All right. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have showing up this week of March 13th? All right. Wow. Okay. Sagittarius. Wow. Oh my goodness. Woo. Okay. Sagittarius, for some of you, take this if it means something. If it doesn't, ignore it. But for some of you, say bye-bye to your single days because they are gone. You are getting married. You are tying the knot. You are over here just leveling up in some sort of way, okay? Wow. All right. And so, woo. Okay. But For real, for real. So yeah, Sagittarius over here, things are changing, okay? Like things are changing, things are ending. Like for some of you, like I said, if you're dealing with someone, you could just straight up be leveling up together over here, okay? Y'all could be just like tying the knot. You are over here thinking about tying the knot. You're over here trying to level up with your person. You know, just there's no, like in a love reading, okay, the Hierophant's dominant message is always going to be about marriage, okay? Or for me here right now, okay? It is about marriage, okay? It's about ceremony, it's about tradition, it's about like those rituals of like like I said, tie. I don't know why I'm really getting tying the knot, okay? So like that might be important. Some of you might be like fellow knot fans. I don't know. I'm getting some of you might be rock climbers, some of you might be like nautical people over here. I don't know. I'm sorry, because I'm really getting like a lot of knots. I really want to okay. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just getting a lot of different. Are there any knotners here? Like anybody else that likes? Okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, I derail. The point is that, yeah, okay, some of you are just straight up like thinking about that, okay? Like, and some of you might just be like single and trying to like transform. You're transforming within. You're kind of saying, you know what, like I want something new, I want something better, I want something stronger. Some of you might be ready to say bye to your singleness and you're trying to date, you know, more seriously, or you're trying to find like somebody else that you actually feel like they're worthy of. Sorry, I'm just getting tying the knot with, okay? Or like getting married to. There you go. And I'm not getting like it doesn't have to be. I mean, it can be like a real marriage, right? Not sorry, like legal marriage, whatever, right? Like sorry, real is relative over here. But you know, just somebody that you want to like have a more serious relationship with, okay? Now, I want to start for Sagittarius. I want to start with those of you that are dealing with someone because I want to see what's up. All right. I just want to get straight into that. Okay. So those of you that are dealing with someone, what is happening? Okay. What is happening? All right. Yeah. You have the Queen of Cups showing up reversed over here. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with, Scorpio. Some of you. Okay. But I don't know. Okay, I'm getting like you are over here. Like you're okay. I'm just gonna say this. You're over here trying to level up with your person. You're trying to do something. You're trying to marry them, right? Like this would be so. Like if you see it as like a Scorpio or you know, okay, whatever it is, right? So the Hierophant is like Taurian energy, and the Queen of Cups is it could be Scorpio or it could be Cancer over here. But you know, it's just like water and earth, right? And I'm getting the message, right, of like water and earth being like a very fertile energy, right? Because like that's how you create like fertile soil and things like that, you know? So like for some of you over here that are dealing with someone, is like you see the potential. You see the potential with your person. You want this new beginning. You're trying to like level up over here, but your person might be a little bit more emotionally withholding, okay? Like they might be taking care of their own needs right now. They might be a little bit unsure, right? So like you're over here ready to propose something. Like you might be the one that's ready to say like, hey, like I want to, you know, do something else, but your person is like, I don't know, like, okay, yep, okay. Yeah, your person is over here, like, taking care of their needs, okay? And so, for some of you, like family could be in your person's like in the forefront of their mind. All right. So it could just be like their own family. But I am also getting just like you do want to have this family together. Okay. But work can be what getting in the way. Okay. So it could be like your person's job over here, keeping them from really being able to fully commit to you the way that you want to. Okay. Like they might be really focused on work and really kind of trying to take care of that. Okay. You know, for crush, okay. Like for some of you, the person that you're dealing with could be just a crush that you're starting to like picture all of these other things with. So, you know, just kind of like be careful, like, right? Like a crush that you're like already seeing yourself married to, a crush that you might have met at work and you're like, this is the family that I want with them, right? Like that sort of thing. And it's just like kind of like, whoa, slow down, okay? Make sure that you are also taking care of your own needs over here, all right? But, you know, okay.
sorry, this is the part that I've been trying to avoid. But, you know, for some of you, like, you could just be crushed at your person's response right now, okay? I'm not saying that it's never gonna happen, but it's just kind of like right now, you might be over here, like, ready to say, like, hey, like, I want to level up with you over here. And your person right now is just like, you know what, like, I kind of have these other things over here, and you might be crushed at the response right now, okay? That doesn't mean that they don't love you. It doesn't mean that they don't care about you, right? Like, I am still seeing somebody, you know, who's very, like, loving, very compatible with you over here, right? But I am getting, you know, like, that your person right now has a lot on their mind, okay? So, you know, that's just, you know, the energy that's showing up over here, all right? Now, for you singles, let's see what if singles have showing up this week. All right, wow, you do have the Tower. Goodness golly. Okay, so, Sagittarius, sorry, I couldn't think. This is Sagittarius, right? Yeah, this is Sagittarius. All right, so Sagittarius, some of you, wow, it's like, whew, you're over here wanting to change something. This is all major arcana, like you, within you, okay? So there are big changes happening within you, Sagittarius, okay? So this is not about somebody else right now. Right now we're just talking about you, okay? You have death, like that is, oh, and that is like your, no, this is Sagittarius, sorry. I was gonna say that's your own energy, but it's not. I don't know why I thought of like Scorpio. You were Scorpio for a second. Some of you might have Scorpio placements, or maybe you want to check that out, or you want to, I don't know, check your other readings, your other placements. Anyway, but what was I saying? Yeah, major arcana, big changes, things happening within you. It's like things are transforming within you, okay? And you see this like double with the Tower, okay? Things might be shaking up your world, all right? Like you're over here, yes, like trying to level up, but before you can level up, there are things that you need to release, okay? There are parts of you and how you are dealing with relationships and how you are dealing with yeah, like with your love life that you need to let go of, okay? So there is like like something within you that needs to transform before you can welcome that in. It's like you might be over here showing up and like, I'm ready to do this, right? But there is this need to kind of stop and reflect and see like, okay, what is it that I need to, what is it that hasn't been working? There you go. That's what that is, because death is about releasing, right? Like letting go of the things that aren't serving you so that you can be born again, right? And the Tower, right, is just like destroying, like I'm getting, you know, especially with the Hierophant in the Tower, it's like destroying like old belief systems, right? Destroying like things that don't really serve your higher purpose. You know, it could be like I'm sorry, right? Like I'm not trying to like dish on your family or anything like that, right? But it's like, I don't know, like it could be like old family beliefs or old like ways that you might have learned to relate and love, you know, like through family that can be a little bit just like misaligned with you, right? So there's this need for you to really think about what works for you, right? Like what is your love life look like for you, right? Like what does this union look like, right? Like so for some of you it could be, right, like that you want a legal marriage, right? Or for some of you it could be like, oh, you know, my family always wanted me to like get married in a church and, you know, and have this ceremony or this ritual or whatever, but I don't want to do it that way, right? Like I just kind of want to elope, right? Or I just want to this, right? So like, but it's just kind of like this letting go of, like it could be like value systems, it could just be like ways of thinking, right? Like ways of being, right, that are not aligned to your like your reality, like yourself, like your what you want, all right? So like there is this need for you to really think about what you want, because a new version of you is truly awakening here, okay? Like this is this is major shifts over here, okay? Wow, okay. Interesting. Somebody else got these. Interesting. I don't know. I hate when that happens because it makes me like question everything, but I'm gonna take them, okay? Yeah, like for some of you, you know, as you are doing this, as you are working on yourself, as you are like transforming, like you could have somebody, okay, I'm just gonna say, you could have somebody that starts off with like a little bit of like just kind of fun times over here, you know, like kind of a little bit, you know, with the Tower can be the Tower can be a very, especially in a love reading, you know, dating kind of reading over here, like somebody who's gonna have just like a lot of, you know, passion for you. It couldn't be a very like charged card over here, a lot of just like fire, like passionate, like fiery, like relationship over here, you know, like somebody like over here, like it could just start kind of like
like fun times, that's gonna develop into something else. Okay, like it could just like develop into this marriage. It could develop into like, you know, so like kind of, I don't know, like I'm just getting something starting off like fun and games and then going into something more serious. Okay, and it's gonna be like you're almost gonna like question whether this person has genuine interest for you, but like they do. Okay, like they do. All right, I'm just gonna like throw that out there. Okay, so like listen, I'm gonna say like listen to their, like, you know, listen to what they have to say, like hear them out. You know, for some of you, I'm gonna like listen to their listen to the way, like, I don't know, like that they, like, I'm getting, yeah, like pay attention to their actions, pay attention to their words, pay attention, just listen. Okay, so like kind of keep an ear out, right? Because like maybe they even come off as aloof or something, right? But like if you really notice, it's like they might be doing little things over here to make sure that, you know, like they keep you in their life, right? Like, or something like that, right? Like I don't know, I'm getting like maybe they're not like straight up saying like, oh, I like you so much, right? But they're like, well, what are you doing like Friday, and what are you doing Saturday, and what are you doing Sunday, right? Like, I don't know, I'm getting like that kind of thing over here, right? So just kind of like, you know, pay attention, okay? Because some of you have straight up something like wonderfully explosive over here coming for you that's just gonna turn into fun times. Okay, either way, Sagittarius, you are, life as you know it is changing. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually, oh, do I have it in me? I think I need like a tiny little break. Okay, so I'm gonna take a tiny little break and then I'll be back. All right, hello Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. That's fun to say. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, let's see. What do you have going on this week of March 13? So let's see what you have going on. You have, wow, you have the Three of Pentacles showing up in your within you energy. And then you have the Sun reversed, and how, like, so this is within, this is how you're showing up. Okay, somebody else had the Sun in that exact same position, and I can't remember who, and in that, it was like that placement. So I don't know, for some of you, just, you know, go ahead and check out your other placements, because the message that I'm getting is check out your other placements, because you might have some other messages for you out there. Okay, but wow, yeah, so like within you over here, you know, it's funny, the first message that I got, just like seeing this card over here, is like, you are ready. I'm getting like you're ready to collaborate, like you're ready to like work with someone, work with people. I'm getting whether you are dealing with somebody or you are dealing, you know, you're single over here. It's like you're trying to say, you know what, I'm gonna put my heart out there and I'm gonna actually take the steps needed to make things work. Okay, like you are in a collaborative energy period. Okay, now I love this because, you know, the figure here, right, it's like they're holding a pentacle. It's not just saying, you know, I'm putting my feelings out there, right? And yeah, like there is that like emotional collaboration and things like that, right, and being willing to share in that. But the pentacles is in the material realm, so it's saying you are willing to take the actual steps. You are willing to do, you know, physical, tangible, like real things to work, you know, toward the love life that you want, the relationship that you want, right? Like you are saying, I am gonna do what it takes. Okay, and I'm gonna put my heart into, you know, these things that I'm doing. Okay, now you are showing up over here with the Sun reversed, which is telling me like you're showing up in like a playful energy is what I'm getting, right? It's like you're saying, you know what, yeah, let's do the hard work, but I also want to have some fun. I also want to, like, it's like what's that saying, like the all work and no play, you know, like whatever. It's like you don't want to do all work and no play, right? Or like maybe you do. Maybe you've been having too much play and you're over here saying like, no, okay, I'm gonna stick to it, because that is what I felt, that is what I'm seeing, that is what I'm hearing. And it's like I'm getting like y'all are doing the work, you are willing to do the work and over here, right? But it's like you also want to have some fun and put some fun into your relationships over here. And if you are not doing that, then you need to do that, because that is what the Sun reversed is asking you to do over here. It's saying, hey, get in touch with what makes you feel good, get in touch with the things that, you know, make you feel creative, or that, you know, like spark you, the things that are you know, are gonna allow you to have fun, right? Like I love this, right? Because like you have both of these figures, like their hearts are being illuminated, right? So I'm just getting, put your heart into it, right? Like what is gonna, like, put the hard work into making your heart happy. Okay, like that is what I'm saying. Okay, so it's like work hard at having fun. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but that is the message that I got for you, Capricorn, all right? So it's like all that hard work that you put into your everyday life, into everything else, is like, put that into yourself as well, all right? Like, you deserve it, okay? Now, for singles, okay, somebody else also had the lover's energy in that plays. I can't remember who. Okay, make sure that you double check your, like, check your other placements, because your other placements might just have messages for you, okay, regardless of whether the same cards show up or not, okay? That's just like something that I'm really getting, because it was showed up in the exact same place, okay? That is why I'm bringing this up. But you know, with the lover showing up, you could have a Gemini energy popping into your life over here, okay? But I'm getting like communication coming your way. Somebody has some love to share for you, okay? Like, they are trying to bring in this harmonious union, just like love your way over here, okay? But I don't know, like, are you ready? Are you open? Where are you with this? Okay. Yeah, somebody could be missing you. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Whew. Capricorn. Okay. And I know this is supposed to be like single energy, but you know, I'm just getting, it's like, yeah, I'm getting like somebody that maybe you haven't heard from before, somebody that's missing you, somebody who's been like missing from your life, maybe, you know. But they're gonna come in, bearing gifts, okay? Like, they're gonna come in, and I don't know, it's like, it's back to this kind of Three of Pentacles energy, right? Of like, it could be, you know, emotional gifts, mental gifts, you know, like, I don't know, like emotional stability, right? Like something like that. But I'm getting like real gifts, like tangible gifts. I'm not saying they're gonna come in with like $1 million, right? But you know, I am getting something that's gonna make you feel good, that's gonna make you feel comfortable, that's gonna make you, I don't know, maybe they're coming in with like a trip planned, right? Like some sort of adventure, some sort of like, let's go have fun doing this, okay? And you know, and I'm getting secrets in a very can I just say it? I'm just really getting like secret lovers. That's that song, like secret. I'm not gonna sing, I'm not gonna hurt you with my singing, but I'm just getting, yeah, like secret lovers. That's what we are. So for some of you, I don't know, like this could be something that was like left in the past. This could have been like a union that just kind of didn't work out for a bit, or like something that just was, I don't know, maybe like something lingering from the past is also something that I'm getting, okay? Like for some of you, okay? But overall, is like somebody is revealing some secrets to you, and I'm getting that it's gonna be around over here, trying to find this union, trying to find this like partnership over here, kind of sharing their feelings about something, trying to have fun with you as well, is what I'm getting, okay? So whether you decide to accept it or not, that's going to be up to you, but that is what I'm saying, all right? Now, for those of you that are dealing with someone or have somebody on your mind, let's see what's popping up this week. Let's see. All right. Wow. Okay, so you do have the Six of Wands showing up reversed over here, okay? So yeah, all right, your person, you could be dealing with a Leo, some of you. I'm not getting, I mean, it could be a Leo, I don't know, I'm not getting like that. Yeah, it could be a Leo, because you have Leo energy over here. But it's weird, like I'm not getting that super strongly, okay? I'm getting, it's almost, you know what I'm getting? It's like you needing to bring that fiery energy into this, okay? Or like, I mean, obviously, like, you get to decide, right? Like, you can make your own choices, you're not responsible for how anybody's feeling, okay? But what I'm getting at right now is like, your person might not be feeling great right now, all right? Like, they might be a little bit down and out. I'm getting like not feeling great about themselves, you know? I do see that you see this person as, you know, somebody who's triumphant, somebody who's, you know, like glorious, somebody, you like them, right? Like, you see them as wise and caring, passionate, right? Like, you see this side of them, all right? But what I'm sensing is that they do not see that about themselves right now. So they could be going through some things outside of you. There could be something happening that's just like not working out with them, okay? Like, or I don't know, but it's like, I'm getting that that's why you're over here in such a collaborative energy, because you're like trying to figure out, hey, you know, what's going on? What can I do? How can I support you? What can I actually do, you know, with this like tangible, like I was saying, right? Like the pentacle is like something real, you know, and it's like, what can I actually do to help you feel better, to help you see, you know, this victorious energy that you can be over here, you know? So you might be trying to bring, you know, like kind of match that Leo energy of like, I see you as this, you know, this this regal person, victorious person over here, and like you're trying to bring that out of them, okay? Or like you might be trying to bring that out of them. You get to decide ultimately, right? Like, because you can just ultimately say, like, you know what, like that's their business, and that's not my for me to take care of, and you have every right to do that, all right? But I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing that you care, like you actually want to make this person feel better. And so I'm getting that you're going to be posting some fun ideas, posting some fun times over here. Okay. And I'm seeing, with listen and learn, like listen to your person's needs is something that I'm getting. Okay. Because, and the message that I'm getting with that is, sometimes we can take actions that are misguided. Like you could have, every great intention to try to support your person, but it's not what they need in the moment. All right. So what I'm saying is that, you need to listen to their needs, maybe ask, right? Like straight up ask, hey, what would actually help you feel better? And learn, right? Like take this as a learning opportunity, right? Especially if it is somebody that you're trying to build with, right? Like it's not like everything's always going to be wonderful over here, right? Like it's not like, there are gonna be like some downtimes, and it's like if you actually want to pursue this and kind of, charge forward, right? Like learn about your person, learn about their needs, learn about what actually helps them feel good, right? And then you can decide if that's, you can decide if something that you want to do, right? Obviously, like if it's somebody that's like draining too much of your energy, you get to say no, right? But it's like, like if you want to like, kind of continue to have this kind of, I'm getting like get back. I'm getting like that this is a solid relationship. I'm not getting that this is something that's always draining you. It's just like this person might have something kind of just, dragging them down right now, And so like take this time to listen to their needs and learn about each other. All right. Yeah. Share your truths. Okay. So that is what I have for you right now, Capricorn. All right. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have going on this week of March 13th? All right. Aquarius. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Mother Star over here. And the Ace of Wands. Wow. All right. That's beautiful. Okay, this is just beautiful energy, I'm gonna say. Okay, so the Mother Star, check your other placements. Somebody else got the Mother Star, not in this placement, but like it was very, I don't know, like even if you don't get the Mother Star in your other placements, you might just have messages. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. But with the Mother Star, this is how you are feeling and what I'm seeing. Oh, Virgo. I think it was Virgo. So if you have any Virgo placements, maybe. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, the Mother Star, like, I love it. This is a card that's special to the Wandering Star Tarot over here. Cat Pierce created it for this deck. But, it is an energy of somebody, I'm getting like, you've been through it, okay, Aquarius? Like there have been things that have hurt you. There have been, hard lessons that you've learned. I'm getting about your love life, right? Like there have been things that have, like, I'm getting like plagued you, right? Like, and it's just like the Mother Star is here to remind you of like, everything that you went through, kind of served its purpose. And I hate that. I hate the sense of like everything happens for a reason, right? And I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm just saying like, you know what, like if lousy stuff already happened, it's like, okay, like maybe it didn't, I don't know, happen for a reason, but you can make it happen for a reason, right? You could be like, you know what, this really bad thing happened. I'm going to change something, or I'm going to like do something about it, or I'm going to not do that again, right? Like that sort of situation is what I'm getting. Because the Mother Star has access to all the resources, okay? She has access to the cups, the pentacles, the swords, the wands, right? Like she has what she needs, right? And I'm not saying like, how do I say this? It's like, the message that I'm getting is like that what you have is enough, right? Like maybe you do not have all the coin that you want, right? Like right now, right? But it's like, what you have is enough. Like, and I'm thinking especially emotionally, especially like for a relationship, right? It's like you're looking for this new beginning, right? Like is what I'm getting over here with the Ace of Wands. Is like, that's how you're showing up. You want a new passionate beginning. You want like, the Ace of Wands is it's a very charged card, like passion, creativity, right? Like just like energy, right? And it's like you want that, you're looking for that, right? Like you want this beginning. but I'm getting almost like, I don't know if it's like a fear of charging forward, but there is something that's kind of, or like you're wanting to charge forward, but there's something I'm getting like a need to recognize that you have what you need to go on this, okay? Like go on this journey, go on this quest to find what it is that you need, okay? So whether you are single or you're dealing with someone, it's like you want to have like, I'm getting like you're looking for something passionate. You're looking for something that's gonna make you just like feel good, right? I mean, like who doesn't want that, right? But it's like it's very in the forefront of your mind right now, and there's this need for you to. I'm getting okay. What I'm getting is almost like a sense of somebody who's kind of saying, "Oh, like I still need to heal this. I still need to heal that. Like, how can I have this new beginning? How can I have this level up with my person? How can I have this relationship if I'm still working on this, right? Like, or I don't really have that, right? And it's kind of like, you know what, like." The experiences that you've gone through, right? Like they've taught you things, like they've shown you things about yourself, and it's just like take those, like you're good as you are, like you're perfect the way that you are, right? Can you continue to grow? Absolutely. Can you continue to learn? Absolutely. Will your resources continue to grow? Most definitely over here. Yes. Okay. But it's like as you are, like that is a good enough place to go embark on this new beginning that you want. All right. Like the Ace of Wands isn't right, like it's only the beginning, right? Like it's the little like seedling that you're planting toward what you want, right? But you have to make the decision that you want to charge forward over here, okay? And so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a card for singles or like more independent energy over here. All right, so let's see what you have coming up this week. Yeah, oh wow, yeah, you have the Five of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, it's like that energy that I was getting, you know, like it's funny because it's like this is so beautiful. All right, but there is something that's keeping you feeling down and out, okay? So like, okay, for some of you, it could have been, I'm getting a Taurus that might have hurt you, all right? I don't know if that, like, it doesn't have to be, but it could have been just like, I'm also getting like the shadowy, like, sides of Taurus, you know, like somebody who was like really stubborn, somebody who was really, I don't know, like somebody who just like kind of like hurt you over here, right, that you are recouping from, okay? And that's that whole thing, right? Like the lessons over here, right, is like whatever they like it was like, it's like you're learning from that, okay? It's like the Five of Pentacles, yes, it's the down and out card, all right? Yes, the keywords are, you know, hardship, loss, struggle, okay? But it's like I'm getting that you're moving on from that, okay? Because the fief, why did I say fief? Sorry. The five, sorry, the Five of Pentacles over here like wants you to look at your resources. It wants you to look behind you and say, you know what, like, oh right, like that's what I was able to learn. Hey, that's what I got from this. Or hey, I still have all of this left, okay? Or I have even more than I thought I did, okay? So there is this need for you to recognize what's like what was gained, right? Like they're like, don't focus on the being out in the cold, right? Like find refuge where you can, right? Like I don't know, it's just like I'm getting it as like the lessons learned from whoever it was that hurt you over here, right? Is like use those to help you charge forward, right? So yeah, you have work, you have compromise, and you have fear. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like for some of you, I'm getting that it's like this fear that like that's what's keeping you. Yeah, because I got fear, you know, and I was like, where am I getting fear from? But it's just like I'm getting just like because of this hurt that you're dealing with over here, that's your fear of charging forward, okay? And I'm getting like that the compromise has to be within yourself. Like you need to work, like, and I'm not getting work as in like outside, you know, like that was kind of how I intended this card. Like, oh, is work affecting you? I mean, for some of you, work can be affecting your love life, all right? Some of you could be meeting somebody at work. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. But I'm also getting it just sorry, like a self-work, okay? Like working on yourself and working to like, you know, like with this compromise energy, like I said, it's like within yourself. I'm not getting that it's like with somebody. It's almost like you being able to say, hey, you know, like this is what worked, this is what didn't, you know, and kind of say this is what I was able to learn from that, and you know, letting go of the things that are hurting you. You know, it's like you are going on this new beginning, you are embarking on a new journey of yourself, you know, and it's like embrace that, right? Like see the amazingness that you are over here, okay? And it's funny because like you didn't get, yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I love this. Thank you, universe. Okay, because it's funny, like, okay, So the star, this is you. This is you, right? Like, this is you, like, okay, the star, just the regular star, not the mother star, is the Aquarius card in the deck. All right. And right now, like, but I'm like, if the star would have showed, it's like you are getting in your power, right? Like, you are working to be so in your power. But if I would have gotten like the star card, I would have not gotten, right, like all of those other messages that I got. So it's like, that's why we needed to see the mother star, right? But this is still you. Like, it's very much you being in your power and growing into your own power. Okay, so like, just embrace that, embody that, right? Okay, like, release the fear is what I'm getting. All right. Now, for those of you that are dealing with somebody or have somebody on your mind, let's see, what else do you have showing up this week? All right. Boop, boop. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Interesting. Wow, I swear I shuffle and shuffle, but somebody else got the Queen of Cups over here. Check your other placements. I don't know. All right. But yeah, like the Queen of Cups. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with somebody who's like emotionally withholding. It's just what I'm getting. All right. It's like you want this new passionate beginning, and like your person might be a little bit, I don't know, like focus on themselves, right? Like not giving it to you, like not really giving you this passionate, like the Ace of Wands is, like I said, it's like a very charged card. Like you want this like passionate thing happening over here, and your person is just kind of like not cutting it, right? So I'm gonna go back to this, like, what are you learning from this? What is this telling you? Like, is this something, I don't know, you know, like, well, let's see what pops up over here, okay? I feel the need to do, it's funny, I didn't do this for anybody else, but I feel the need to do like, okay. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Self-love, reality check, and adapt. Okay. Yeah. All right. For some of you, your person is just very much worried about themselves right now. Okay, so like that is a thing. Okay, but for others, like I'm just seeing, like right now it's a time for you to pour that cup of love onto yourself. Okay, like you're still healing over here, you know, and it's like, yeah, you want to start something new over here, but there is something that you are still kind of working through over here, though, right? Like some fears, like some processing that you're working through, right? So like work on your self-love, right? Like as you love yourself, that is how you're gonna welcome in like the loving energy that you are looking for over here. Okay, for some of you, there are things that still need to change. It's funny, like with adapt, I'm getting like, I mean, yes, like your actions also, right? Like I see that in like a very like physical, like your actions need to like adapt the way that you navigate the world, but I'm also getting like your thoughts, right? Like need to kind of change with the times, right? Like adapting and compromising like your, like what you're seeing, what you've learned about like your relationships and things like that. Okay, like I'm getting like if you're trying to make something work with this person over here, like then y'all need to like talk and discuss and adapt to each other's needs. Okay, like discuss that, and I'm getting for some of you just like a reality check about what it is that you want. All right, like deciding like, hey, are we compatible? A reality check about like, are our needs meeting, like are we meeting each other's needs? There you go. That's what it was, right? Is there miscommunication? All right, for some of you. Okay, so like there's just this need for you to like really assess like where you are at with this person. Okay, so whew, all right. Aquarius, remember like how wonderful you are. Okay, I'm gonna like just say that, but you know, like good luck this week. All right, thank you so much for being here. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, I need some water. All right, and I'm gonna shuffle the deck because I feel like shuffling the deck. My hands hurt. All right. Whew. Okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What does Pisces have going on this week of March 13? Okay, my deck is like, whoosh, whoosh, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just, like no cards fell or anything, but the shuffle is very, how do I explain this? Like loose and I don't know. I'm just getting like communication, socialization. I don't know, like a lot of getting kind of out there. I don't know. I don't know. It was really weird. Sorry. I don't know. Like, okay, let's move on. All right. Wow. All right. Pisces. So, okay, this is your within you. This is like how you're showing up over here. You do have the Four of Pentacles reversed over here. Sorry. Weird. Okay. Okay, some of you might be wanting to like communicate something, but you're not doing it. You're not sharing. Yeah, you're not sharing. Okay, sorry. Yeah, like it's weird. This happened with another sign, but I can't remember who. Check your other placements, okay? Like my throat chakra just like closed up. I don't know how to like my throat, like just kind of, I got like that knot in my throat sort of situation over here. That was so weird. That was really weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, Whew. But yes, right. And you see that here with the Page of Cups reversed and how you are showing up. There is something that you want to share. There is something that you want to say. You are dreaming up some over here magic, fun, love times, right? Like you are thinking about what you want. You are wanting to start something with the Page of Cups showing up, right? Like you want to embark on this new journey. You want to say like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for over here. But it's like, you're not doing it. All right. Like you're stuck. Okay. And maybe you are busy pouring that cup of love into yourself, which is great. All right. You absolutely want to do that. But I am sensing that there is something that you want to communicate that you just kind of haven't been doing. All right. Um, or like you're thinking about it. It's, or like, I don't know, like, it's like you want to, I'm getting that because I'm not seeing it as like, yes, continue to love yourself, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm getting that like you want to charge forward. You're just like unable to at this moment for some reason. Okay. And within you, yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Like you might be feeling a little bit destabilized within yourself. Okay. Like there might be things that you're trying to balance, like within your realms. Okay. Like with the Pentacles being here, it could be your material realm, right? Like some of you could have like work in the forefront of your mind, or it could have like you could be having difficulty balancing like your material and your emotional realms. For some of you is what I'm getting. Okay. Or just like balancing something. Okay. Like I am seeing like the feelings and the physical, so like I said, right, like it could be like work and your love life, right, for something like that, right? Or like something in like, I don't know, like your household, like how you're living, like I don't know, like, but there's just something that you're having difficulty balancing is what I'm getting. But it's like you want to come out of that. Okay. Like you want to level up, you want to move up. The Four of Pentacles, it's great being stable, right? Like maybe you're working on your stability, your savings, right? Like your foundation's over here, right? So that's why you feel like you aren't able to fully charge forward right now. But it's like you want to have this level up. The Four of Pentacles is also, it's not just about that stability. It's also an energy of like, am I hoarding, right? Like, am I, stagnating, right? Like, so there's just kind of, maybe that's what you're balancing, right? Like this need for you to keep charging forward with the need to have that stability, because, I'm getting like, like if I charge forward towards something new, am I risking what I have and what I've worked so hard for, So there's just like, I'm getting that you're assessing that, and that is why you're having difficulty either like leveling up with your person or sharing your feelings with someone or getting out into the dating scene for others. Okay. Like that is what I'm seeing over here. Okay. Now, whew, for those single energy, let's see what you have showing up this week. All right, singles, you do have, wow, yeah, you have the Four of Wands showing up reversed. Okay, I am gonna say, yeah, like some of you want this, the Four of Wands in a love reading. It's a card of like spiritual union, right? Like it can be the marriage card as well sometimes, 11 11, like your wish is coming true over here, like as far as like a relationship. And it's like you want this, but you have two fours reversed. All right, there is, some sort of level up being hindered here. Okay, it's like you want this union, you want something. Okay, like for some of you, you could be thinking about a breakup that you are trying, I don't know, like it's weird because yeah, like you might be single, but you might be like still have like a lingering energy of like a breakup over here. Okay, and it's like you might want to have something that you want to share with this person. Okay, like you have this in the forefront of your mind, like you want this, like maybe you want a reunion, maybe you want like to say, hey, what happened, where did we go wrong, right? Like there's something that you want to share, but it's like you want to make sure that you have, I'm getting like that you want to make sure that you have something to offer before you charge forward over here. And that's what's keeping you charging forward toward like this person. Okay, some of you could be dealing, this is Aries energy, so some of you could be dealing with an Aries, or something like that. All right, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, like, I mean, on the other end, like, I'm getting like just kind of like this need to assess, what hasn't been working, what didn't work out, like, I'm getting that, like, you need to do that within yourself right now. Okay, yeah, reality check. Okay, I'm getting okay, the message that I got is like, make sure that you're not romanticizing something or romanticizing what something was. All right, like, what was the reality of this relationship? What was the reality of what wasn't working? Okay, like, you have date and then you have love language. Okay, for some of you, I don't know, maybe like you're trying to like redate this person, or it was somebody that you dated. Okay, and that you were kind of picturing, hey, this is like everything that I want with this person. And it's just kind of like, I don't know, but you have reality check and check your love language. All right, so a lot of checking. All right, like, check yourself. I'm getting, like, with what it was that you wanted, with what it was that you were picturing or imagining. For some of you, if you're trying to rekindle something, like, y'all might need to discuss your love languages, right? Like, that might be something that needed assessment over here, like, that could be a starting point, but for others, it's just like, maybe your love languages were just incompatible. All right, like, that is something else that, that I'm seeing over here. Okay, but yeah, like, I'm getting this need to also, like, it's like, okay, like, this need for you to assess, for example, like, this person, like reality check. I'm also getting it like in the sense of like, oh, like, this person was so mean, right? And it was like, okay, well, then, like, let's make a list of like, this person was mean, but like, how were they mean, right? Like, what were the reality of their actions? And it was just like, oh, well, like, sorry, this is like a silly example. Maybe it's like, oh, well, they never told me they loved me, right? And it was like, okay, well, like, that they show it in a different way. And that's where like love language comes in, right? Because it's like, there could have been a disconnect of that, right? Like, or like, I'm getting like misunderstandings of how y'all showed your affection to one another. And ultimately, right, like, you get to decide if you can work through those, because like, sometimes you're just not compatible, right? But maybe you want to decide that you want to like try to talk it out or something. Okay, so I don't know, I'm gonna move on. Okay, because this is supposed to be single energy, but it's feeling very relationshipy. So for those of you that are in a connection, all right, let's see. Yeah, wow, interesting. Yeah, you have the Chariot reversed over here. Okay, so there's this need to kind of like slow down, slow your horses on something. Okay, yeah, I'm getting, yeah, it's almost like they're connected. I don't know, I'm getting like, before you charge forward towards something, there is this need for assessment. All right, and I'm getting that the assessment has to be internal. All right, like, you need to like, it's funny, because initially I was like, it's like, you're ready to like share your cup over here, blah 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 blah, but it's like, okay, slow down. And you know what, like, yeah, maybe you do need to pour that cup into yourself a little bit more. Okay, like, you do need to kind of take care of your, yeah, well, what is that, sweet nothings. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer over here. All right, that is the Chariot energy. Okay, you have sweet nothings, you have open up, and you have slow down. What was I saying? Okay, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, I go back to this, for those of you that are dealing with someone, I think the same applies over here. Okay, so definitely make sure that you're checking your love languages. Open up. I'm getting open up about your needs. Open up about, like, what it is that you're facing. Open up about the things. Yeah, because wasn't this, yeah, like, and I was feeling all closed up at the beginning. And it was just like, I'm getting that you're not talking about it. You're not talking about what's gonna, be fulfilling. You're not talking about what you want. You're not talking about what it is, how it is that you're trying to grow. I'm getting that you're trying to grow with your person. And you know what? I'm getting that your person wants to grow with you as well. Okay, like, they are getting ready. Okay, like, they are getting ready to charge forward with you, right, toward like success, toward progress, toward, go on this journey with you, right, to like bigger, better, like, future together. But they're not quite there yet. All right, so it's like, don't rush into it. Like, trust that you and your person, right, like, you can achieve the spiritual union. You can charge forward, you can level up, but there is this need to kind of take it slowly. Okay, and then, like, with sweet nothings, I'm really just getting like, I don't know, like, it kind of goes back to like love language over here of like doing little acts for each other, right? Like maybe your person is like it's whisper sweet nothings into my ear kind of person, right? Or maybe it's like, oh, doing like a little, like, I don't know, bringing you a cup of tea, right? Like that's the sweet nothing that they want, right? So like I go back to this whole like checking your love language with your person, because they might just want like little things, right? Like sweet nothings that might seem so meaningless but could mean the whole world to them, or vice versa, that could mean the whole world to you. So open up, right? Open up about your needs and what it is that you want over here, okay? So that is what I have for you this week, Pisces. All right, if anything resonated, please feel free to let me know, and good luck over here with like, the sharing of the feelings. All right, thank you so much.